Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's October 22nd, 2024. I'm up in the second food forest. Hazelnuts are there. Here's a swale here. This is an area that I'm going to be redoing next year, planting more trees along this tree line here. Hazelnuts are there, 2 rows of hazelnuts. Then we have different persimmons and pecans, butternuts and apples and pears, another row with another swale, and then I've got another area I'm going to repopulate as well. But today I'm up closer to the road, so over next to the road there's chestnut trees planted along there and some tupelo trees, and then we have the blue spruces, the Colorado blue spruces along the road. Then we have a row of different nut trees and catabla trees. So there's either English oaks, there's honey locusts, there's pecans, there's butternuts, there's heart nuts and all. Then we get to this row here, just on this side of this swale here is where the flowering crab apples and flowering pears are, and a few nut trees as well. We used to have a grapevines in a row down here, and today what I decided to do, I'm going to take the hulk here, take the posthole auger here, punch a few holes in a row down here. So I'm going to put 4 chestnuts, Chinese chestnuts, our hybrid Chinese chestnuts in here. And I'll take those 2 Asian pears that were in the IBC totes, put them here. I'll put 1 Persimmons in here as well. And the third food forest is over there. That's the one I was working on last fall and this spring. But so far so good. So I thought I'd take it easy on myself. I've got some of the chestnuts potted up here, and the rest of them are in IBC or still in IBC totes or potted up. So I'm gonna grab the hulk here, make quick work of digging some holes, try to make it in pretty much a straight line, and see how things work out. Grab a little soil from the soil that I excavated from the most recently constructed pond. I had brought up some sand and spread it out in some of the low spots here. I'll have to get Optimus out with the land leveler, with a land plane, so I can smooth out the surface of this. Still have a lot more to do over there in the first food forest. I'm trying to make the best of the days. I just harvested the last 2 pawpaws this morning. We really love the pawpaws. I was able to get this area organized fairly well, so got the equipment alongside of the IBC totes, cages there, with all the firewood that I processed this last season here. Now the firewood's all older than that. It's all at least 1 year old to 2 years old to 3 or 4 years old. So there's lots of root material in here as well. Dump this for a second just to break it up some, make it loose. I don't want to be dumping big heavy chunks down around the roots of these trees. Did spread out some of the soil, the sandy material for the pond excavation here, trying to get this closer to being level, smoothed out, using wood and the other supplies, the equipment, attachments rather.
In the garden of our dreams, where life begins to weave every part in harmony. Together we believe, from the smallest blade of grass to the tallest tree, integration is the key for you and me. In the dance of life we see strength in our diversity, every element in place, a tapestry of nature's grace. Integrate, don't segregate, in the bonds of life we cultivate. Together we are strong, side by side, in unity we find our guide. Integrate, let it be, in the harmony of nature we are free. In the forest and the field, the rivers and the sky, every life is intertwined, every being ties. From the roots beneath the soil to the leaves above, integration is the essence of nature's love. In the circle we belong, every voice a vital song. Together in this living art, we find the strength within our heart. Integrate, don't segregate, in the bonds of life we cultivate. Together we are strong, side by side, in unity we find our guide. Integrate, let it be, in the harmony of nature we are free. In the circle we belong, every voice a vital song. Together in this living art, we find the strength within our heart. Integrate, don't segregate, in the bonds of life we cultivate. Together we are strong, side by side, in unity we find our guide. Integrate, let it be, in the harmony of nature we are free. In the web of life we find connections that will bind. In the balance, in the flow, integration helps us grow. Integrate, don't segregate, in the bonds of life we cultivate. Together we are strong, side by side, in unity we find our guide. Integrate, let it be, in the harmony of nature we are free. So we walk this path as one, underneath the shining sun, Integrate, let it show. In nature's wisdom we will grow. In the circle of life we find our place. Every little thing has its space. From the leaves that fall to the rain that pours, nature teaches us there's always more. Every scrap, every bit can be used. In the cycle of life, nothing's refused. Turning waste into wealth, it's clear. A sustainable world starts here. Produce no waste, let it flow in the garden of life. Let it grow, reuse, recycle every day. In nature's balance we'll find our way. Produce no waste, keep it clean. In the beauty of the earth, our dream. From the kitchen scraps to the garden bed, we compost life, keep it fed. Every bottle, every can find a new life in our hands. With a mindful heart and a caring soul, we find new ways to make things whole. In the cycle of life we sing a world of endless possibility. Produce no waste, let it flow in the garden of life. Let it grow, reuse, recycle every day. In nature's balance we'll find our way. Produce no waste, keep it clean. In the beauty of the earth, our dream. From the kitchen scraps to the garden bed, we compost life, keep it fed. Every bottle, every can find a new life in our hands. With a mindful heart and a caring soul, we find new ways to make things whole. In the choices that we make, every step we take, we can heal the earth, renew in everything we do. Produce no waste, let it flow in the garden of life. Let it grow, reuse, recycle every day. In nature's balance we'll find our way. Produce no waste, keep it clean. In the beauty of the earth, our dream. So we cherish and we care for the world we all share. Produce no waste, make it right. In nature's wisdom, find the light. In the stillness of the morning light, I walk the land, take in the sight. Every leaf, every blade of grass tells a story of the seasons past. With open eyes and an open heart, I take a step, make a start, learning from the earth beneath my feet. Where the sun shines, where the shadows meet. Observe and interact, that's the way nature's wisdom guides the day. Listen to the wind, watch the trees, feel the rhythm of the breeze. Observe and interact, that's the key to living in harmony. The song of birds, the buzzing bees teach the lessons of the trees. Each connection, every sign forms the patterns clear and kind. With patience now and with care, I see the answers everywhere. In the whisper of the flowing stream, nature's voice, a gentle dream. Observe and interact, that's the way nature's wisdom guides the day. Listen to the wind, watch the trees, feel the rhythm of the breeze. Observe and interact, that's the key to living in harmony. dance of life, we find our place, learning from nature's grace. Every moment, every glance, an invitation to enhance. Observe and interact, that's the way nature's wisdom guides the day. Listen to the wind, watch the trees, feel the rhythm of the breeze. Observe and interact, that's the key to living in harmony. So take a moment, take it slow, let the natural rhythms flow. Observe and interact, and you'll see the beauty of life's synergy. Observe and interact, and you'll find a world of wonder intertwined. Dance of life, we find our place, learning from nature's grace. Every moment, every glance, an invitation to in kind. And with patience now, and with care, I see the answers everywhere. In the whisper of the flowing stream, nature's voice, a gentle dream. In the dance of life, we find our place, learning from nature's grace. In the dance of life, we find our place, learning from nature's grace.
Okay, well, we got the trees planted that I wanted to get planted. Now there's more to do. They do need to be mulched. They need to have cages around them. So this is one of the hybrid Chinese chestnuts here, a couple years old. One of the seedlings from the Asian pear. You can see, boy, that baby really took off like crazy here. And what I ended up doing was I put the Chinese chestnuts 28 feet apart, and these 28 feet apart. So there's 14 feet in between. That way, as they grow large, I can maneuver with my mower in between these. So this is another hybrid Chinese chestnut. This is a Persimmons. Don't know if this is a male or a female. We'll have to see what it is. I can always graft that big beautiful female over there onto this one. Another hybrid Chinese chestnut here. Another seedling from the Asian pear here. And then another Chinese chestnut here. So we have plenty of room to get in between these areas. I can heavily mulch this whole area if I get enough wood chips. I'd really like to thicken up the mulch in here, the more organic material possible, and then seed it with a clover, alfalfa mix, something like that to start out with. And then we can put other plants in here as well. So these get a little bit larger. I'll put some of the beans around it as well. I have used lupine and all those, and I put comfrey around them, but I'm just going to give them a chance to get established and see how things work out before I do too much with it. So that's it for today's video, this afternoon anyways. What I got done, I think I'm going to go maybe harvest some persimmons or some almonds. The Jerusalem artichokes are ready over there too. So much to do and so little time to do it. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Really enjoy reading the comments and trying to respond to your questions, give you some information if at all possible. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it a lot. If you're kind enough, give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and we'll do the best we can to keep providing you with information. If you have suggestions for video content, please let me know. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye now.